Hello everybody and welcome to the inaugural DOS Comics New Comic Book Day haul video. I am DOS, and a little background, I've been collecting comics for 30 years, about 20 years solid. But so anyway, let's get right into it. Here I have, and today is Thursday, it's October the 14th. So yesterday was New Comic Book Day, so I've had a chance to go over these and read them a bit, so we'll go over it. This is X-Men 24. This was a pure cover buy. I'm a Colossus fan, so that was a pure just buy on the cover. Immortal Hulk number 50. This was a pretty trippy book. I liked it. I really liked the way the Hulk was drawn in this book. This whole series was really good, and it kind of put a bow on it and put Banner back happy, I guess, and out of hell or what he's been in. Next we have Marvel Tales, Miss Marvel, and this is just a retelling of her origin, I guess. I bought it, I don't know, basically a number 1, but it's just Marvel Tales. Then we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 31. That was an okay book. Taskmaster fought these two, Miles and I can't even remember her name right now, but they were up sitting on a building having a date or whatever. Taskmaster shows up, ruins the whole thing, ends up kidnapping her away, and that's where it left off. So we'll see what's up next time. Star Wars Trail of Shadows number 1. This book right here is just come out. It's a couple first appearances. I'm not going to act like I know who they are. I just know that it was, Star Wars right now is hot, and anything they can do, they could turn around and put these two characters in something next year, and this book will blow up. So there are 2 first appearances in here, so that's why I bought that. X-Men number 4. I did read this one. I don't like the whole Krakoa thing. I don't like the way where the X-Men have gone. I miss the days of Charles Xavier and the School for Gifted Mutants. I miss that X-Men. I don't like the living in a treehouse stuff is just weird to me. I really hope they get away from that because I think it's stupid. Treehouse. I mean, come on, treehouse. Avengers 49, World War She-Hulk Part 4. I read this one. This one, I didn't really care for. I don't really care for the story. World War She-Hulk was kind of the bait and switch. It's not really. She's being used as an assassin to try to take out Atlantis. The whole Winter She-Hulk thing. I'm ready for this one to be done. I don't really care for that. I'm ready to move on to something a little different. I bought Army of Darkness number 79. This is the one with the stray dogs on the cover. And that's basically why I bought this one. I wanted to get this because the stray dogs are hot. That could be being turned into something. I'm not sure if it's been optioned yet or if it already has or it's going to or what the deal is with that. But I just wanted to pick that up because of that. And I did read that. I read number 1, and I'm a big Army of Darkness fan. But I can't hardly get into that because it just doesn't feel like Ash Williams and the Army of Darkness thing to me. It feels like somebody else. Of course somebody else is writing it, but it doesn't feel like Ash. I don't know how to explain it. Iron Man number 13. I think this book sucks. I think this whole series kind of sucks. I started off, I gave Iron Man, I gave it a read for a few issues, and I still collect it, but I don't read it. I read this one, and it was more of I don't know, I don't get it. I'm not really into it. Amazing Spider-Man number 76. I read this, and these are basically filler books for when a regular creative team gets on the book. I'm never a big fan of the multi-universe type thing. I think that's cheap. Ben Reilly is out being a licensed Spider-Man, if you will. Let's use quotes. Whatever licensed Spider-Man. The Beyond Corporation is kind of trademarking Spider-Man, and they're putting Ben Reilly. He's their Spider-Man of choice. He's their Spider-Man. So he's out there while Peter Parker's hurt. You know, last issue he got blew up in some gamma bomb or radiation bomb or something. And Ben Reilly's suit protected him, but Peter's did not protect him. So he's out. He's in the hospital while Ben Reilly's doing his thing, and it's filler. You know, I'm ready for Peter Parker's Amazing Spider-Man to get back on track. These other guys, these other Spider-Mans, they got their own series. They got that's the way I look at it. They got their own book. Stay in your own book. I can see crossovers, but this is kind of cheap. Let's just put Peter Parker in the hospital so that we can have not my thing. Okay, but that is it. That's all I got today. Pretty good day. I think 10 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 books. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's a pretty good week. But some pretty good stuff. Not a bad week. I guess we'll see what's out next week. And next Thursday, after I read a few, I'll do another video. And we'll see you then. Bye. Hello, everybody, and it's time for Das Comics. It is the previews for comics releasing 10/20/21. This is what I'm looking at picking up tomorrow at my comic shop. First we have from Image Comics, Ant #1, the premiere issue. And of course this is the premiere or the first appearance of Ant. So I'm looking forward to that. And then next we have Batman 115. Of course, always pick up Batman. And then we have the Death of Doctor Strange, and this features the first appearance of something called Three Mothers. Whatever that may be, I don't know. I'm going to have to read it to find out what that is all about. After that we have the Fantastic Four. What is that? Number 37. And in the solicitation it just says the return of an old enemy, which I don't know who that may be. We'll find out when I read it. And then we have Gone Honey #2. Now I missed #1 on this, but there's a lot of buzz around this series, and I can see this being picked up if it hasn't already, to be honest. So I am going to pick this one up, and I'm going to check on picking up a copy of #1. So there's that. And this is the big one for me for tomorrow. Gunslinger Spawn #1 comes out tomorrow. And be on top of this one, guys. This one is going to disappear quick. So I'm going to buy... I love this cover A. I'm going to buy at least 2 of the cover A's, and I'll probably pick another cover. I want to walk out of the shop with 3 covers of this book. So be at your local comic shop and be there early. I'm going to be there 10 a.m. when mine opens tomorrow. I'm going to be there at 9:45 actually waiting. And I want to be the first guy in because this one's going to be hot. So I will be looking at that, and I can't wait to read it. And maybe I'll do a review video on all of these comics, maybe on Saturday or something. So next we have Hellcop #1 from Image. This book is a relaunch, a reboot from a 90s title. So probably nothing spectacular, or it's probably same characters that were in the 90s. It would probably be, if there's anything new going to be introduced, it'll probably be a little bit later on in the series. But I'm going to pick it up anyway. I want to read it. I never read the first incarnation of this book, so I'm kind of looking forward to just checking it out and seeing what it's all about. Then we have Star Wars: The High Republic. I'm not extremely high on this, but any time that a Star Wars character is introduced, I'm going to be on it. I don't know if there's anything spectacular about this. This is just kind of a a comic title that I buy. I like Star Wars stuff, so I will be picking this up. And Ice Cream Man, I completely missed this series. This is number 20, is it? Yeah, 26 maybe. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pick this up. I haven't bought not one copy of this. So I do. There's a lot of buzz around this series. I just kind of want to check it out, see what it's all about. So I'll be doing that. And maybe I'll tell you what I think about this book. Now this one, Star Wars Adventures number 11. This is cover B. I couldn't get an image of cover A. I'm normally a cover A guy. I always stick to cover A. I don't like going into variants. I don't get the ratio variants or nothing like that. I'm always just a cover A guy. This one, from what I can see, and I've done some research, this is a first appearance of a rebel pilot named Myra Shimor. From everything that I can see, so this is a first appearance book. So anytime there's any kind of Star Wars first appearance, all it has to do, all they have to do is write them into a animated something or other, put them over on Disney Plus, something, and it blows up. So I'm definitely going to be picking this up. And Thor, Donny Cates, this Thor run has been great. Nothing spectacularly unique about this issue. I don't believe it's a, Throg, the Frog Thor or whatever reappears in this one, but I don't think there's anything too spectacular about it. But this is one I buy the series all the way through. I like Donny Cates' Thor series, so I will be picking that up. And I think that's all I have. So I think there's a total of 11 books that I'm going to be probably picking up. There might be a surprise. I might pick something else up. I'm not exactly sure. But I'll do a haul video. Maybe on Friday I'll do a haul video. That'll give me time to read a few of these and kind of go over it and see if I was right on some of those first appearances and stuff like that. And yeah, so we'll see you then. Guys, have a good time at your comic shop, and I hope you get everything that you're looking for. See you next time.